Hi guys, this is Leela. Welcome to my channel Leela WebDev. We have successfully completed the concept of custom directives in the Vue.js. Now it's time for us to move on to the next topic, that is transitions. Already we have did these all videos and tutorials on the transitions in the Vue.js using the options API. Now we will cover fastly regarding doing this all transitions and all those things in the composition API also. So in the composition API and also in the options API is one and the same only the concepts, but the way of coding little bit differs. So we'll try to do those things also. So here the transitions. So the transitions in the Vue.js. Normally the Vue offers two built-in components. So here I'm trying to say the two built-in components that can help work with the transitions and animations in response to the changing state. One is the transition component and another one is the transition group component. So we'll try to learn about this transition group component afterwards. First in this video, we will learn about this transition component, built-in component. So this transition component is used for applying animations when an element or a component is entering or leaving the DOM. So that is the main thing. So transition component, the transition is a built-in component. This means that it is available in any components template without having to register it. It can be used to apply, enter, and leave animations on elements or components passed to it via its default slot. So the enter or leave can be triggered by any of the following. So one is through the conditional v-if, and another one is something like v-show or dynamic components using toggling via the component special element and changing the special key attribute. So these are the different ways where the transition will be triggered. I will try to show you the basic concept, the basic example, how we can do this, how we can implement this transition thing. So here in these components, I am creating here, creating a new file, transition component, right? Transition component. Let's rename it properly. Transition component. So new component I am creating dot view. So this is our component. I will be having a template. Here we'll be having a single div, and we'll be having a button toggle. And upon click, at the red click, so we will be doing is equal to show is equal to not show. This is the thing we will be implementing. Remove this one. Also here we need. That's it. Now let's go on to the script setup, and we need to have a variable constant show is equal to ref of true or false, anything whichever you want you can give. And here upon here I will be having one div, and I can add here v is equal to show. When the show is there, so we can show our channel name Leela WebDev. That's it. So this one is a simple thing. Let's go to the app.view available here, and I will be commenting out this post thing, and I will add new component which we have created, transition component. So we will do all these things here only, and let's import this transition component. Import transition component from transition component.view. That's it. If I go here to the browser and if I refresh this page, we should able to see button. Why it's not coming? Okay, ref is not defined in this one. This is one problem. To have ref, we need to import the ref. Hey, why it is not imported? Ref. Fine. So hopefully it needs to work. If I refresh this page, now we are able to see a toggle button, and if I click here, so this Leela WebDev, the name of this one, so it is toggling, right? So this is the thing we are having. But what I want to do is here I need to do the apply the animation transition. So that is the thing I want to apply the transition. So fine. So for applying this transition, so to which one we need to apply the transition? For this Leela WebDev. So whenever you are trying to apply a transition, we need to wrap it with a built-in component which is available by default. This thing. So remember that it should be applied to only a single element. So we have wrapped it. Okay. Now in order to apply here, so what we need to do is we need to write the styles. Keep it aside if you don't understand. So I will try to write it. simply. And here I will be having v hyphen enter hyphen from. So I will write directly, and afterwards we will try to write it elaborately. So here I will be having opacity to 0, and I will be having v hyphen enter hyphen active. So I will explain these classes. What is these classes? V hyphen active. So here we can have transition opacity 0.5 seconds. You can have ease or anything. Okay, that's it. So we have added this one. Now if I refresh this page and if I click on the toggle, see, oh, we not working, right? So let's try to refresh this page, and we are having this transition and everything we are having. Let's refresh this page once again. Refreshing this page. Let's see once toggle is happening. So this is our mistake only. We need to add leave-2, not enter-2. Okay. I will explain these classes. Why I am adding this class all, I will explain you. Once it works, I will explain. Here, I will click here. See, fade out and fade in is working perfectly. So now we are able to hide this Leela WebDev channel, and we are able to Leela WebDev text. We are able to hide it, and we are able to show it using these animations. So this is the simple example how I need to want to show you. So how this actually works. So now you need to understand one tip is transition only supports a single element or a component at its slot content. If the content is a component, the component must also have only one single root element. So if you are trying to use the component here, the component inside that one, the elements all, it should have a single root component. So now you need to understand one thing. When an element in a transition component is inserted or removed, so what will happen? First step, what will happen is Vue will automatically sniff whether the target element has CSS transitions or animations applied or not. If it has, a number of CSS transition classes will be added or removed at appropriate timings. So here, if there is any CSS classes are applied or not, it will try to check. So if it is there means it will try to apply. If the CSS styles or nothing are there means, then it will try to listen for the JavaScript hooks. We'll discuss about these JavaScript hooks also. These hooks will be called at appropriate timings. If no CSS transitions or no animations are detected, and also the no JavaScript hooks are also provided means, the DOM operations for insertion or removal will be executed on the browser's next animation frame. So it will be executed normally. So this is one thing which I want to explain you. So this is the basics transition thing. Now you may be getting a doubt that what are these all classes? Where are these all classes coming from? So if you try to observe here, so 1 second or 2 seconds I will keep it, and here I will inspect this Leela WebDev. You try to observe clearly for this class. So here Leela WebDev class, if I toggle here, see the classes are getting applied, okay, and the classes are getting removed. v-enter active, v-enter 2. So we are not adding these classes or we are not removing these classes manually. So this is all done by the Vue core itself. But what are the classes added and what are the classes removed, and when we need to apply the styles for a particular class or all those things, we'll discuss in the next video. So these are all this is how a simple transition works in the Vue.js. Hope you understood about this transition concept. If you have any doubts or any suggestions, please post the comments below to this video. And if you like this video, please do support me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you.